Do you feel that structure itself, you're talking about your officials, your delegates, do you feel that can actually hold you back in terms of progression and getting the BDO out there more?
I don't know what we're supposed to do, actually. We started with 10 counties. We finished up with 67. We started the World Darts Federation in 1976 with 11 countries. We've now got 74. We've got it all over the world, and so I can't. I can't understand where we've got several international dart matches, several international matches that go. Also, between the BDO head office and the BDO County 66 county, with all their domestic events, staged in a region of 800 events a year.
So I'm thinking more along the lines of the big televised events,
Well, you can only do it if they televise it. I mean, as far as Sky is concerned, that's the one that he's in bed with. Obviously, he has. I don't know why he gets all this, but I've been told, whether it's true or not, that he has to provide 1,500 hours of darts on sport or whatever is on. I don't know. So I've been told.
Yeah, I don't know the deal.
No, I don't know the ins and outs, and he gets paid for it. He might get paid £1 million. He might get £500,000. He might not get paid. I don't know.
What I do know though is darts at the moment is extremely popular.
Yeah.
According to the Sky ratings.
Yeah.
It's second only to Premier League football. Which
is it? Yeah.
This is why I was sort of asking this question. Because now you're tied up with ESPN. I think hopefully there's the potential to get another couple of events on. And push these players forward.
Yeah.
And not only that, there is a thing, the young players that come through on a yearly basis and make it to the Masters televised stage and Lakeside, some of them do go all the way, but they don't seem to get that much stage exposure and get used to playing on a stage because it's so different to playing on the floor.
BDO, all our inter-county matches are played on the stage.
Yeah, but I'm talking about more in front of the telecameras, that sort of thing. Because there's a lot of players out there that are great.
You can't play in the county. You can't play a county match unless it's on stage. So we played several thousand of them on stage. Yeah. Okay, cameras are not there, but
yeah, I think that makes the difference because there's a lot of the
probably,
players on the floor,
yeah,
both sides, that crumble as soon as the camera comes out.
Yeah.
Which is a pity, really. You never see the best of them. The telly viewer will never see the best of them.
Yeah.
I think it takes something different to actually hold your game together in front of that pressure.
Yeah. I mean, I had 11 events on ITV, and they dropped a lot, didn't they? When Greg got involved.
Yeah, that was a big blow.
He got involved. All 11 went out, but that happens. He said that the people weren't watching it. I mean, I've been told people don't watch Sky, but you just told me different,
Well, yeah, according to the Sky ratings, And it's not only that, people watch it in the pubs and what have you as well,
Yeah.
And obviously on the streams, on the internet.
Yeah.
Where do you feel how do you feel the future of the BDO and darts in general is going to go from here on in? Do you think there's any chance of one unified world champion at any point?
I wouldn't have thought so. No, I wouldn't have thought so. There's too many things, too many bad things are being said. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I know for one thing, Barry Earn wouldn't join up with anybody if it was down to him. He wants to control everything, 100%. Yeah, and he's actually said that in print. Yeah.
Yes, I did read that. That he would.
Yeah. So you'll never join up on that one because in actual fact we put an event to the BBC and they got him involved and he said he wouldn't touch it unless it was 100% control. Fair enough. If that's what he wants, so be it.
So that was a cross-code event prior to the Grand Slam being set up. That's right. We were setting up an event of 50-50%, like 16 and 16, but then he went ahead and done the Grand Slam, and I think they got about 28, and we got 4. I think I don't know. I don't get involved. I think they dropped it, and they RTV4. ITV4 drop. I think they were outbid for it because Sky have got it this time.
Yeah.
ITV4 have now just picked up the European Championship.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah, someone told me that. I don't know where it's obviously on somewhere, but I don't look at the website.
Now the economic climate at the moment is far from perfect.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah.
You know, it's obviously
even the banks have got that money.
Well, they have. They got a load of ours.
Yeah, I know, but they won't lend it. Yeah.
Yeah, they won't give the bloody stuff back.
Yeah.
Now, it must be very difficult at county level, you know, for the counties to gain sponsorship. I know Riley's have got on board and are doing some good stuff with it.
Sponsorship, it's not a sponsorship, it's a partnership and it's a business deal. If I go to Pontins at Breen Sands, we get 1,600 people there and they give some of it back and it's a business deal. It's not a sponsorship now. They want something in return. Sponsorship or they want some exposure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, so I don't look at it as sponsorship. It's a business deal and it's a partnership. You know, it's like when I go to Lakeside, it's a partnership. We put the event on. We fill it up. You know, he gets some money at the door. He gets some money at the hotel. He gets money over the bar, and it's a deal. You know.
Yes, of course. There's always, you know, no company is going to throw shed loads of money at any event.
No, I think it's the wrong word they use now. It's a partnership in most cases.
Yeah, I'll agree. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah. And it's a business deal in most cases as well, you know.
But how much harder is it now to put these deals together? Because companies are cutting, you know, they're tightening their belts. Just the same as everybody else is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You finding it far more difficult?
I don't know. At the moment we're all right, but I don't know what will happen at the end of the year. I don't know. You know, deals come to an end, don't they? And then as things change, you know.
Well, I personally can't see Windmill going anywhere, and I can't see Bob Prosser going anywhere.
No.
You know, I think these deals are cast in stone.
Yeah.
But are you active? You know, is the BDO, the board, actively out there trying to bring new partners in? You know, to perpetuate and strengthen the brand?
We're looking all the time, non-stop. We're getting inquiries, sponsorship opportunities. We're responding to them all the time. We advertise as well. Yeah, but in most cases, they want something in return.
And is that something you can give, or is it just too much?
It depends what it is, isn't it? If it's Pontins, you fill it up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've got the World Masters. We're probably getting the local economy might increase by about £1 million in a week. I don't know.
The pub economy certainly will.
Eh?
The pub economy there certainly will.
Yeah.
No
I don't know.
About that.
Yeah. I just concentrate on running darts, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. Bearing in mind, we took it out of the homes, out internationally, worldwide, you know, and we continue to do that. We've got the World Cup in Ireland in September, and we have a Euro Cup every other year to that.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming out of the BDOs, without doubt. World Cup, you know, the floor tournament.
So where would darts be then without the BDO?
Well, without the BDO back in the 70s, it may never have organised.
Well, it'd be nothing. It'd be all local. It'd be all local stuff, wouldn't it?
That's right. We all started darts playing in local pubs.
Yeah, that's right. And you finish up locally, you know, and you might get, you know, maybe 50 or 100 PDC playing. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you feel that the BDO get a certain amount of unfair criticism, considering the good stuff that goes on? You know, the good stuff is too many.
Criticism is mainly from individual people, you know, and they have their opinions. And I support Tottenham. Other people support Arsenal. Other people support Queen's Park Rangers. They've all got their opinions. They've all got their way.
Well, you have my sympathies on supporting Tottenham, by the way.
No, you haven't. No, I'm a top since I'm 13 years of age. Yeah.
That's a long time, Ollie. That is a long time.
Yeah.
69 years, mate.
Yeah, I'm 82 in November. Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about that, my parents are in their 80s.
Yeah.
And there's no way they could cope with what you're coping with at the moment.
That's what someone else told me that this morning.
No, there is no way. There's no physical way they could do it. You know, where does your motivation still come from?
I don't know. It's in the genes, isn't it? All my kids are like that as well. Yeah. They're very proactive, you know.
I mean, it obviously keeps you up and lively. There's no two ways about that.
Well, I'll tell you what, sometimes I get up in the morning, I feel really, really rough. I've got arthritis in my feet at the moment, so I can't walk properly, but sometimes this Saturday night, I've got a towel shop as well, so I pop in there next door, see my daughter, she runs it, and have a little chat, and have a cup of coffee, and something. I feel rough. And by about 11 o'clock, taking the phone calls, getting the emails off, opening the mail, and all this, that, and the other, by 11 o'clock, I'm ready to go again, you know. You know, it definitely brings you back to normality, you know, the work. And if I get to a weekend, I've got nothing on, I relax a little bit, but I don't think I can do nothing more than a day. And that's why I never went on holidays with Lorna, you know. I went to 29 countries when I was setting up the World Darts Federation at my own expense with Lorna. And, you know, but I wouldn't have gone just to have lunches or sit on the beach or anything like that. That wasn't me, you know, or sightseeing. I just like having meeting people, and that, you know, that's the type of person I am. Yeah.
No, I still find that pretty amazing, as I say, the age and knowing like the similar age to my parents. I do think that.
Do I sound old?
You don't sound as old as my dad.
Eh?
You don't sound. My dad sounds a lot older.
Yeah, that's right. I've been told that. I was told this morning. He said they said I don't know anyone. They don't know anyone at all that they know that covers the same amount of work as I do.
No,
I don't know what they meant by that, but it was he was a director as well of a company. Yeah.
I think I'll take that as a compliment, mate. To be honest.
Oh yeah.
Now, have you any thoughts of retirement?
No.
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 No. Fair play. Play.
I've got I lost Lorna 8 years ago, unfortunately. I've got an eight bedroom house living on my own. So I'll just keep plodding on. Yeah. As I told you, I don't think I can wake up and do nothing. Yeah.
No, that is fair play and huge respect.
I wouldn't be talking to you neither, would I?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it is pretty amazing in reality, and fair play for keeping it going. Yeah.
And I enjoy it. When I say enjoy it, I get satisfaction from it, you know. Especially if I do a tour and go down the World Pro, get down a couple of days before, and then at the end see two people and one person getting getting his check for 100 grand or whatever it is, and it's gone through. Obviously, when we're together, obviously it's like a family, and I'm very much a family man. We're all together, and you know, and for about 11 days, you know, and I get satisfaction from that, you know.
Do you still have the odd sherry down there?
Hey?
Do you still have the odd sherry down there?
No, I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Don't drink. I don't have sex neither. I've given it all up. Just starts now.
So you're not the typical darts person then.
No, I used to be. And I got diabetes. And I stopped drinking.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, health-wise, yeah.
Well, on that point, Ollie, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the
I don't know what you got there, but yeah, okay.
I'd like to thank you on behalf of the dartsforum.com for taking the time to talk to me.
That's all right, yeah.
And hopefully we'll catch up again soon as things unfold in the
whenever.
darts world.
Okay then, mate.
Cheers, pal.
Okay, mate.